Hi guys, welcome to the tutorial of the Selenium. In this section, we'll discuss about the introduction of Selenium 4. If you want to learn more about Selenium or other testing tool, you can navigate to www.testinglpoint.com. This is a very good website for automation testing tool and other testing tool. So here in this tutorial, we'll discuss about some introduction of the Selenium and some basic history of Selenium before going to Selenium 4. Then we'll discuss about features of Selenium 4 and what are the improvements and depreciations happened in Selenium 4. We'll discuss on that in this tutorial. Before going to the deep into the Selenium 4, let's discuss about some introduction to Selenium. Here you can see the Selenium basically automation testing tool which has a very vital role in the testing industry. So there are a lot of automation testing tools are available in the market. Among all the testing tools, uh, Selenium is the most important tool and on which you can trust. This is actually a open source automation testing tool, and most of the companies, most of the industry are using this uh, testing tool, which is Selenium, and it has the support like in multiple platform like Java, C#, Ruby, PHP, Python, JavaScript, Perl, and etc. Okay, and Selenium basically offered a record and playback feature, which is basically known as IDE, Selenium IDE, and also there are a lot of browsers support like Chrome, Firefox, IE, Safari. So these are basically the introduction of some basics of Selenium. As you know, like you all are aware of this, the basics. Then what is Selenium actually? Now let's focus on, let's have a short look on the history of Selenium. So basically, the Selenium development, there are 4% are involved. First person is Jason Huggins, who are from ThoughtWorks. Then Paul Amont, Sinia Castani, and Simon Stuart. So basically, Jason Huggins actually built a core module of Selenium, which was known as basically the JavaScript test runner. And let me write here. Yeah. So basically, the Jason Huggins, as I told you, he built a core module of Selenium which is called JavaScript test runner. Okay, and in the year of 2004. Then, after some years, Paul Hammond, who is also from ThoughtWorks, built a Selenium 1, which is called RC. Okay. Then Sinia Castani developed the Selenium IDE, which has the play and record and play play and record features, and in the year of 2007, Simon Stuart, which is from ThoughtWorks, he developed Selenium WebDriver. Developed Selenium WebDriver. And this WebDriver is not rely on the JavaScript, and which is known basically the latest version of Selenium WebDriver. Okay. So these are basically some like glimpse of the history of the Selenium. Now, see, this person is called actually Simon Stuart, and he declared in the new release of the Selenium 4, and he declared of Selenium 4 beta version, and so yeah, so he is basically declared the latest version, which is Selenium 4. Okay, and yeah, so now let's have a uh, high level features of the Selenium 4. So Selenium 4, actually in Selenium 4, the encoding and decoding of API, which is related to JSON Web Protocol, uh, and communication between browsers and test script has been eliminated. So in Selenium 3, what was happening, like JSON Web Protocol APIs uh, are used to communicate between browsers and test script. So now in Selenium 4 it has been eliminated. So now, so due to that, WebDriver is communicating with browser directly. This is the biggest features which is implemented in Selenium 4. And in Selenium 4, it's actually terminated two browsers, which is Opera and another is Phantom JS. So, but in Selenium 4, Selenium 3, it was available, but in Selenium 4, it was terminated. It's no support for Opera and Phantom JS. So but if you want to run some test cases in Opera browsers or Phantom JS, also you can do that. How you will do, but not directly. But if for the Opera, you can use the Chromium browser, because the Opera and Chromium browser have same dependencies in the browsers. And for the Phantom JS, you can run those test cases in the Firefox or Chrome in the headless mode. So that those scenarios you can test in these two ways. For Opera, you can use Chromium, and from Phantom JS, you can use Chrome and Mozilla in the headless mode. In Selenium 4, it was introduced the enhanced or upgraded version of Selenium Grid, which comes with support of Docker. So now it is in the market. Docker has high priorities, so it will be the advantage. It will be the advantage of the Selenium to work on the Selenium Grid, because it has the support for the Docker. Like Selenium Grid, also Selenium 4 introduced the upgraded version of Selenium IDE. Okay. Then we have some more features of Selenium 4, like for the screenshot, handling the screenshot. In Selenium 3, what is happening? We need to you can take the screenshot of visible area or the whole browser's area. But in Selenium 4, you can take the screenshot of specific web element. So it is also easy to take the screenshot or management and report generation in Selenium 4. It has double three standard, and it has the improved documentations which makes all the techies life easy to work in Selenium, and it has the standardized version. All the coding standard will be a standardized version in this way. Addition to all these features, it introduced some relative locators. Like you can locate some web elements through the near uh, and above or left or right. So by using these keywords, you can locate your locators. Also, it has the biggest tool, which is called Chrome debugging tool. It has I'll explain later how it will be working, but you can remember it's most important features which is added in the Selenium 4. Also in Selenium 4, it has support for the geolocation testing, which is not available in the earlier version of Selenium. Some actions class also has been modified in Selenium 4, and also it has added the monitoring tool. Now let's have a look on what are the deprecation happened in Selenium 4. Apart from the features, there are some features which is deprecated, in which is removed, which is terminated from the Selenium 4 is desired capabilities, Opera browsers, Phantom JS driver, because you can do that, but it is a different way. Not directly in the Opera and the Phantom. You can do this as the Chromium browser, and it's for the Chrome and Firefox in the headless mode. Defines by some actions are like click and hold, contest click, double click, release, all are actually deprecated. Is not available in the Selenium 4. If you are working with Selenium 4 versions and you are using that click and hold, it will not be used. Also, the fluent wait timeout is deprecated. It's not available in the Selenium 4. Now let's have a look on the comparisons between the improvements and new features of the Selenium 4. There are a couple of improvements happened, like it improved the Docker support in the grid, and it improved the identification of the parent directly, and some great concept. Some of the commands like has been changed, which improved the Selenium grid. And what are the new features that's added? Support for Chromium and Microsoft Edge browser, and it has added the features for Chrome DevTools instead of JSON protocol. Selenium 4 also has the native support for 333 standard. It has the support for relative locators like near, above, left, and right, like this one, and also the new windows and tab management. These are the details on high level glimpse of the introduction to Selenium 4, and in later session we'll discuss about some advanced details of all these features. Okay, and if you want to learn more about testing tool, you can go to www.testinglpoint.com. There are a lot of testing tools and tutorials are available, like Java, Python, TestNG, PyTest framework, and VDD framework, JMeter, LT. Also, we have some database concept of MongoDB, and even there are a lot of quizzes and intro questions available here. So yeah, if you have any doubt, if you have any questions, give a comment in the feedback sections. I'll try to give the answer as soon as possible. Thank you guys.